think it'd be hard for anybody, but maybe more so for Keith, because he was so like wanting to be out camping or hunting or fishing, and knowing that that was going to change was hard to watch.
He went from being a guy who could do everything and anything he wanted to someone who felt like he couldn't even provide. So it was very, very difficult.
Because Keith just wanted things to be back to how it was, but he couldn't. Things weren't going to be normal again for him.
You're like a happy family, like a normal family, having barbecues, cookouts, people over, and then it like came to a dead stop for a while. And we're like, what's going on?
We did a couple things, especially when it initially happened and he was still trying to make the best of everything and whatnot. Like I said, we were going on a couple handicap hunts. There was a couple other things where he was trying to meet people that had similar problems, similar injuries, went through similar, things, just so he kind of had someone to relate to.
I mean, I was really little when he became paralyzed. So when he did, I was heartbroken, but that's how it had to be. I mean, we did whatever we could to help out, and whatever made him happy, I'd do.
We all miss him. I really, really miss him, but every time I think about it, I think, well, he's walking, he's laughing, he's talking, he's, enjoying himself. He's with his 2 dogs, he's with his grandmother, and, his father, and he's enjoying life. Whereas he couldn't here.
When I have kids one day, I just want to be like a great dad, how he was. Own kids, and he considered me like part of the family.
When it got to the point of knowing that Keith was going to be passed, you come to the point where you really want to be able to give what you can, because somebody out there needs something. Evaluated Keith, and when they were able to donate his corneas, his heart valves, his leg bones and leg tendons and muscles, and seeing that was something he couldn't use himself. He couldn't walk, but to be able to provide that instrument to somebody else, to give forward, to give that so somebody else can use those materials to walk. Could be a soldier, could be someone with cancer or something. So somebody else gets to go on walking through him. I just can't say enough about how that just gives me such a warm feeling.
To know that one thing that he wasn't able to do, he can give to somebody else and they could do, he would be so happy right now. And I believe he is.
Eventually, at some point in my life, I am going to need to replace a valve. Given no ifs, ands, or buts, at some point it's going to have to be replaced. So knowing that he can donate what I'm going to need sometime, I mean, that's pretty special. And then for him to be able to give the gift of what he didn't have to help somebody else, it's a good feeling.
He said the worst thing that could happen to anybody would be blind. And then Sheila said she wanted to give his corneas to someone. He was, confined to the chair, couldn't walk. And now maybe somebody will be out there, that young person that had helped them.
It made them proud of Keith, prouder of Keith, that he would do that, and that they could feel that gift after he was gone. I do believe they look at it that way, that there's a part of him that's out there helping other people, and that makes them feel good.
It made me happy that I found out that even though my dad couldn't walk, he could help other people walk. Like, that's amazing. And even though he didn't have the best health, he could have somebody else and make them healthy again, it's a big deal. I didn't realize it until it happened.
Are you going to be a donor?
Definitely.
And your brother's going to need a donor at some point in his life,
Yeah,
huh?
he's going to, which is the other half of it. Like, even though we give, hopefully someone else will give to us someday, you know, so he can have a good life.